Dante Sparta here, yet again with another Monster Hunter video. Now, I haven't done a solid video on this game yet, so unfortunately there is no previous, there's no next, it's just whatever I feel. As some of you might have been aware of the recent 4 or 5 live streams I've done, we've been hunting down the notorious rainbow pigment. As you can see in the background gameplay, we've finally gotten it. Now, the premise of this video is a thank you to all the hunters out there. Whether you've done a quest with me, whether you've helped me via friends list, or maybe the Discord chat by someone who will also be getting a thank you in this. Now, to make this video less stale, less boring, there's going to be a background fight of a tempered Deora in the back. Might mute the audio, might keep it, who knows. Time will tell. Anyway, to which I wanted to go ahead and say this. The first person I'm thanking, while probably not going to see this video, he might not, never know. Rage Gaming on YouTube. Yes, the same man that does Synergy Lab for Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, yes, the same man who does the Pro and Noob series for Monster Hunter, has been a major help to the majority of players who just started this game, and some veterans as well. My story from this game starts all the way back from 3U, on the 2DS technically. When I started, this game was, one, an enjoyment, and, well, a pain in the ass rather, because I was the lowest rank out of everyone here. In the house I live currently, it is a Monster Hunter house. We all play, we all fight, we all conquer, we all celebrate, and we all cry at that one instance where it's a one cart and we all die and we're just like, what the hell happened? But then again, who isn't? Anyway, to start this off, back to Rage Gaming. Rage, one, your videos are so amazing, man. They are encouraging players to do things that majority of us would never do. Like myself, for example, I don't like soloing anything. Honestly, I prefer joining up with others just to see who all is good and who needs more help. Which this game has generously given us through long line forms of multiplayer, aside from 4 generations and 3, where it had to be within same Wi-Fi prosperity in order to connect. So, first off, Capcom, thank you so much for that. It's literally a blast to know that I can connect with people worldwide, I can connect with my friends out of state, and more importantly, I can show off the ropes to new players. Because with this game comes a lot of Monster Hunter noobs. It has been record shown that about almost half the population of Monster Hunter players, the 7.5 million of us, the 7.5 million players that there are, that a good half of which are noobs. They've never played Monster Hunter before in their entire lives, and they don't know what to do, when to do it. So they look back and they look towards us, the veterans, for guidance, which is where the SOS roulette comes in handy. While there are times where the one person will fail you 3 times over because they are still learning, or it's actually going to be a good old mix of maybe 1 noob to all 3 veterans, which I am very happy when that happens, as are majority of us. But one thing that needs to be said is your optional quests, the HR arenas, need to be fixed. I'm not the only person who feels this way, coming from 3 Ultimate and small parts of Generations. Please, for the love of all that is holy, Capcom, fix this. We want to be able to see the quests to know if we finished them, not see them after maybe 2 captures. Because the last things I needed to end up doing for my rainbow armor pigment was indeed I needed to do HR arenas and some other quests here and there, which will be further down the list of thank you. But overall, that is the one thing that needs to be fixed, is the arenas. Moving on to the people on my friends list, the ones that actually helped. To start this off, there's not many of you because I'm still trying to convince a decent number of my friends list to get this game. They're missing out. Number 1, Mill, amazing YouTuber that I met back in the good old days of Destiny 1. The one that didn't suck, obviously. Taken King. Has always had my back when it comes to majority of games. In return, in some forms of fashion. I remember playing games I would never play because, 1, I generally don't like them. But it doesn't matter. He's gotten me into more games, and we've also started our own little recording sessions, which I do not regret to the slightest. I'm happy with the recording group I came with. I'm happy with the people I'm meeting day to day. Overall, it's just a fun experience. I think every PlayStation 4 user should try to at least make YouTube videos or at least stream on Twitch with how popular it's becoming. But know that they probably won't get very far, however, because of how popular it is. If everybody wants to do something, no one's going to get the major benefits of it. They're just going to get the subpar benefits of it. Next on the list, good friend of mine, been a friend of mine for about a good 6 years now. Cameron definitely has been there. Kinda got me into Monster Hunter, kinda didn't. It was more of his dad that did. Stepdad, technically. Because I was watching gameplay of Monster Hunter 3 when they were hunting Lagiacrus for God knows what reason. It wasn't armor or weapon, it was just for the hell of it, I guess. And best of all when it came to that was, I've never heard of Monster Hunter previously. Back when I started getting into it, it was a good couple months after Generations dropped, and Cameron comes to me saying, yo, Worlds is going to be on console. It's got open betas, it's got everything you can join into, and I said, fuck yeah. I placed down the money for it, I got the deluxe edition, and so far, I've maybe dropped a good, maybe 200 hours into this single character. No regrets. And from there, yeah, I've still got a ways to go. I'm only HR 69 at the time. Still got a bit of a way to go. Not stopping until I'm done platinuming this game. And it's just been amazing. Next on the list of people helping me, Evan. Even though you're part of a Discord group, you still deserve a shout out. You helped me get some of the parts for Diablos, which I didn't want to farm for, let's be completely honest. That fight sucks. On top of that, not to mention you're also very talkative in a group, you're an amazing person. I'm glad people like you are still on social media because, let's be honest, half the people there are, 1, shit posters that no one wants to even know. Shade, you're also on here because of that very reason. You opted to help me with the investigations and stuff I needed in order to get to where I needed for this quest. And now that it's finally done, now that part 1 of who knows how many more live streams I'm going to do is finished, to where I've gotten all the stuff in this game done, let's just hope for the best that, well, I keep meeting more great people in this game. Because, I'm not gonna lie, this game has been the most fun I've had since, honestly, Prey. Even though Prey was single player only, it still had really good storyline, it had a decent plot to it, but ever since I started playing Monster Hunter, I always enjoyed the feeling of hunting something much larger than I am. Finishing up this video, since main target's already dead. Finishing up the video, I just want to go ahead and reiterate myself. All 7.5 million players, all of you hunters out there, continue your work, continue playing, and try to get more people to play this game. Because, again, they're missing out. This game has been extremely fun. I don't regret the amount of money I dropped into this game, which is only for the game. Thank God for free DLC. And everything else, all the people I mentioned in this video, thank you so very much. Again, another major shout out goes to Rage Gaming. The guy has been extremely, 1, kind in his videos, doing things that many people would never do, including to the points of which running the Raytheon Egg quest in nothing but a headpiece. Funny as is. So, again, thank all of you. Have an amazing remainder of a day, night, whatever it is for you, I'm not quite sure. And last but not least, may the Sapphire Star guide our way. Good night, everybody. Have an amazing life in the world of hunting.